So as I said, my name is Jessica Dezar, and I am looking forward to sharing with you information about all of the opportunities that NPMA has to offer the fleet management community. You'll notice that Kathy Seltzer's name is also on this presentation. Kathy is our Vice President of Professional Development. She's having a little trouble with her voice today, so she's not going to be speaking, but she may join us to assist with questions if she can, if she's able to talk. So some of the opportunities that we're going to go over during this presentation, we're going to talk about the various educational opportunities for fleet management, our fleet management certification program, the specialty certificate program, the various special interest groups that NPMA has to offer, specifically focusing on the fleet management special interest group. And then we'll end with a demonstration of these resources on the NPMA website. So I'll show you how to find all of the resources that I'm referring to, and also just kind of some bonus material on some other advantages or member benefits that are on the NPMA website that serve as great resources for you as well. So we're going to start with education opportunities, and specifically focusing on seminars. So NPMA does host 3 main seminars each year. We have the spring and fall events, which focus on specific topics that vary from event to event. And we also have our premier event, which is the National Education Seminar, which may be better known to many of you as the NES. And NES reaches a larger audience and does include a wider range of educational tracks to meet the needs of our entire member base. The spring seminar is the first one that we have coming up this year, and this is going to be held in Minneapolis, Minnesota in the first week of May. And one of the highlights of this seminar coming up will be fleet management, so there is a great opportunity for fleet managers here. And registration is already open and can be accessed from the NPMA website. I will show you all where that is once we get to the online demonstration portion here. And then also to note, the Certified Federal Fleet Specialist training and certification classes will be offered just prior to the seminar. So I'll be talking about the certification program a little more shortly, but do want to let you know that that will be available prior to this event. The last event of the year, kind of skipping over NES here first, is the Fall Education Seminar. So this will be held later in the year. We're looking at November in Tucson, Arizona, but have not nailed down the specific date. But do kind of keep that in the back of your minds that more information will be announced about that event as we get a little bit closer and more details are firmed up. And then our big event for the year is the National Education Seminar. This year it's going to be held in the last week of August, so it kind of merges into September 1st from August 29th to September 1st, and it's going to be in Nashville, Tennessee. So this one's shaping up to be a really great educational event this year. We're expecting hundreds of property and fleet professionals from the federal government, industry, universities, state and local, a whole wide range of industries that we're expecting attendees from, and all will be there to share their knowledge and as well as to learn. This really is your best opportunity to network with industry and government counterparts, get your questions answered and your problems solved, and it's just going to be a really fantastic event, and I will also show you where information about that is posted on the NPMA website as well. All of these events are open for anyone to register for, but if you are an NPMA member, you do get discounted rates to all of our seminars. I think I have a question, so just a minute. Okay, we are good. All right, moving on. The next educational opportunity I'd like to mention is our virtual learning opportunities. So we have two opportunities over the web that you can choose from. We have our webinars as well as our online courses. The webinars we have many webinars to offer from various topics that are offered several times throughout the year. And we also, many of these webinars have recorded versions that are posted on our website that you are able to purchase and check out so that you can view at your own leisure. So those are really great opportunities. And with any of our courses, you have the ability to earn CEU credit. So that will help you if you are a certified person or applying for your consulting fellow or your fleet fellow, and you need some continuous education units to help you with your renewals or with your applications, you'll be able to earn those through any of these options. And then also we have the online courses, and these are also available for checkout. When you check these out, you have basically 2 weeks to start and stop them as it kind of fits into your schedule so that you can take advantage of those opportunities as well. The next type of education opportunities that we offer are classroom learning opportunities. So we have on-site classes and classroom courses. Those sound kind of similar, so I'm going to kind of explain the difference a little bit. So an on-site class is basically if we have a course or NPMA has a course that you're interested in, NPMA can send an instructor to your site. So if your company wants to host a course on site, then you can contact NPMA and have that be arranged as opposed to you going to the location that NPMA specifies. So NPMA will kind of assist you with, how to get your instructor set up and making sure everyone receives the appropriate completion certificates and get the appropriate CEUs as well. If you don't have enough participants at your site to kind of justify an on-site course, then there are many classes that NPMA offers throughout the year, and they're at a variety of locations so that you can choose kind of what fits for you in terms of location and in terms of topic. Included with these various courses are some various fleet certification classes that you can choose from as well. So a lot of really great opportunities out there for classroom learning. Next, I'd like to talk about the certification program. So NPMA has a couple of certification programs. The first is for our personal property certification, which that's the one that's been kind of around for quite some time through NPMA. But our newest certification program is the Federal Fleet Manager Certification Program. So just like the personal property certification program, the Federal Fleet Manager Program offers 3 levels of certification. We have the Specialist, Administrator, or Manager level. These certification levels do build on each other. So for example, you must earn the CFFS before you can earn the CFFA, and then also, the CFFA before you can earn the CFFM. There are several testing and class opportunities that you can participate in throughout the year. The next opportunity for the CFFS class will be held in Atlanta in mid-April. So look on our website as we get a little bit closer and take a look at those when that becomes available if you're interested in that opportunity. Also, just so we can ensure the technical competence of the federal fleet management, these certifications will consist of extensive training and the measurement of skills and knowledge. And this is really a great way to provide the differentiation and qualifications needed for your resume, and it really gives your employer the assurance that you're able to manage fleet as effectively and efficiently as possible. So if you're not already familiar with the personal property or professional property certification program. This slide here just kind of highlights that program for reference. We won't get into too much detail here since we're focusing on fleet today. But those levels of certification are the CPPS, the CPPA, and the CPPM. So similar to the Federal Fleet Certification Program, you start with one and they kind of build on another. So the CPPS is for someone who's new to the property profession, and then CPPA is for someone that already has their S and has been in the profession for a little while, a minimum of 3 years, and then the CPPM takes a minimum of 6 years and as well as the achievement of your CPPA to pursue that. Classes and testing opportunities are held at various times throughout the year and may be contracted with NPMA to provide the class and testing as an on-site course as well. So lots of great options if you're interested in achieving this or your fleet management certification. We also have a specialty certificate program, and this is different than the certification program. This is an opportunity if you already have, you're fully certified already, or maybe you're not ready to get certified, but you would like to kind of specialize in a specific area and gain more education in a specific area and have some credibility as a result. There are plenty of specialty certificate options that are available, and they allow you to continue your education, gain experience, and enhance your career potential. The CEUs for the specialty certificates may be earned by attending classes, on-site webinars, online courses, or by attending workshops at NES. And you do need 10 CEUs in the specified criteria in order to earn a specialty certificate. You have up to 24 months to earn the CEUs required to earn one of the specialty certificates. We have so many of those options available at this point. We have fleet management as one of our specialty certificate areas. We also have many others such as auditing, standards, regulatory studies, and basic property management. That's just to name a few. There are many more that you will find on our website. Additionally, NPMA offers our Special Interest Group program. There are many great benefits of joining our special interest groups. So these are basically similar, well, not really similar, but you're probably used to the chapter structure that NPMA has, and chapters are based on more of your locality. So you join the chapter based on where you are, so you can meet with members in person. But the SIGs offer an opportunity to network with others that aren't just in your local area. So you're networking with people across the country or around the world even that have a similar interest as you do. So the special interest groups focus on specific disciplines or organizational knowledge. Most of the networking and the meetings for the special interest groups takes place online. So we have online forums where you can go to network and ask questions from other members of that special interest group, or you can kind of observe and hear what others are talking about and learn from those other members. And then many of the SIGs also do phone meetings on a regular basis to meet with their groups or hold webinars similar to this where they would be presenting an educational topic that's of interest to the entire special interest group. Additionally, they all do meet a minimum of once per year. At the National Education Seminar each summer, each SIG has the opportunity to meet together at a specific point in time throughout the event to kind of have that in-person interaction and to talk about topics of interest to that specific group. Membership in the Special Interest Group program is free. You don't have to be a member of NPMA to participate in the special interest group, so this is a great way just to kind of see what NPMA has to offer if you're not already a member, and just to start building up your network of people that have a similar interest as you do. Members can join as many SIGs as they would like, as well as non-members. So I'll show you where you can take a look at that information on the NPMA website, but it's a really great way to kind of get started with your networking opportunity. Also, just to kind of mention the groups for special interest groups, there are about, I think, 13 we have now. They are kind of divided up by functional areas and organizational areas. So we have functional areas such as fleet management, subcontractor held, property management, UID, electronic stewardship, property inventory or excess property, and then we have many organizational areas like contract property, federal property, state and local, universities, NASA, hospitals and medical facilities, and so on. So there are a lot of really great special interest groups that you have to choose from if you are interested in pursuing that. Okay, so I am going to go over to the NPMA website so that I can show you where to find all of these really great resources that I was referring to. Make sure we don't have any questions in the queue while I'm at that. Okay, I think we're good. All right. So what you see here is the homepage of the NPMA website, which is npma.org. And on the homepage, there are a number of quick links here to get you the information that you need fast, and then I'll also show you where to find the specific information that I was referring to earlier. So some of your quick links here, you can go directly to the professional certification, so you can take a look. This will take you directly to the fleet management as well as the property management certification pages. The Newsflash quick link that you'll see here will allow you to sign up for or review the archives of our weekly newsletter that's sent out by NPMA. And then we also have a quick link here to the special interest groups I mentioned. So I'll show you the other way of getting to them as well. But just kind of keep in mind some of the main resources you are looking for are right in front of you as soon as you access the NPMA website. So I'm going to start by showing you where to find the education offerings that I was mentioning. So under the education menu on the NPMA website, if you scroll down to education offerings, you will notice quick links to the various types of opportunities that I was mentioning before. So you have a link to on-site courses, web seminars, and classroom courses. So if I click on web seminars here, then you'll see a list of all of the webinars as well as the online courses that you have to choose from NPMA. So you can take a look at the options that are available, you can read the descriptions, find out the cost, and register for those as you see the options that are interesting to you. So you can look for kind of your catalog here on the site. You can see there are a ton of options for both online courses and webinars that you have to choose from. And the prices are really great. I think, $100 for a webinar, $199 for an online course, those are the member rates. Those are really great prices to get CEU credits and to gain some additional knowledge. And then also keeping in mind that these can count towards specialty certificates as well. So you're kind of getting a double plus here by taking advantage of these opportunities. I'll show you just kind of a quick link here. So if you say click on Basic Government Property Management, this is one of the webinars that are available for purchase. You'll notice the description of the webinar, who is the presenter that actually put the webinar together, so you can kind of see who that source is of the information, when it was recorded, how long the webinar actually lasts, as well as how many CEUs you get for that webinar. And then also under education, you have a quick link to the Special Certificate Program or the Specialty Certificate Program. From here, you can take a look at all of the various specialty certificates that we have to choose from. I mentioned that we have quite a number of them. So if you click on the certificate of your choice, you will notice that there are a list of courses that are valid towards this certificate. So you can see with this auditing certificate, for example, there are multiple classroom courses, online courses, and webinars that you can choose from. You don't have to take all of these courses, but these are basically your options. You can do any combination of these options to earn your certificates. Also, under the Education tab, you can view kind of a calendar of events. So for things that are happening in a specific location, you can take a look at these here. So when I click on the calendar, I see everything that's coming up in the near future, and you can take a look at this information here. So you would basically just click on the link of, so let's click on the federal fleet management certification that's coming up. So if I want to click on this link, that's going to be happening in mid-April here, which it looks like it is open. You can take a look here at the details. You can see when it's going to occur, where it's going to happen, who are your presenters, and get all of the registration information there. So lots of good information that you can find on the calendar of events. So this is a great way to do some pre-planning when you're thinking about, the training that you want to do throughout the year. You take a look at the calendar of events, see what's coming up so that you can plan ahead of time for that. And I do have a question that came in asking if NPMA still offers free webinars. And from time to time, we do have free webinars that are available. They're kind of announced as they come, similar to how this was announced. We'll have a number of free webinars that are also coming up in March when we start our celebration of Asset Management Awareness Month. That will be similar to kind of what we have today. We'll have more than likely, we're going to have 4 educational webinars that are free for anyone to participate in as well. And then just kind of as they come, they'll be announced in the news flash, which is our weekly newsletter throughout the year. So I would encourage everyone to read the newsletter. If you're not a member, then maybe go in and sign up to receive the newsletter on the homepage so that you can get that information as soon as it is sent out and know what's happening. Additionally, I will show you where to find the information on the certification program. So under the certification menu item, you can see we've got the CPPS A and M certification links, and then we also have a link to our fleet certification program. So you can go here and learn about the certification in general, find upcoming fleet courses, or learn about the specific levels of certification that are out there. So if I click on the Federal Fleet Specialist, for example, you can get all the information about fees, exam details, course information, and so on. So you can get all the great information that is out there about that specific level of certification. Also, I mentioned earlier we have our annual seminars each year that you have to choose from to really do some great networking. So these are really great ways to not only get the education that you're looking for and the CEU credits that you need, but also get to meet people that are also doing the same types of activities that you are in your profession. So these are fantastic opportunities and really jam-packed days full of lots and lots of educational information. So you can come here and click on, to find information about your seminar of choice. So for example, we have the spring educational seminar in May. So if you click there, then you can come and you can find information about the seminar. And as more information becomes available about each of our events, these websites continue to be updated. So you can find that information here on our website, and also keeping tabs on the Newsflash newsletter. You'll get frequent updates on these events and the agendas and the speakers and everything that is going on with them. I'll also just kind of show you our NES page. So this is, again, our big event for the year. You can find a lot of great information on this website as well, very similar type of information, but you'll notice that there's a ton of information out there and a ton of opportunities. You can take a look at the schedule, which is not quite posted yet. We have the call for presenters out now. If anyone's interested, that is open. Registration information, sponsors and exhibitor information as that becomes available, speaker bios, and the travel information as well. So anything you need to know about NES can be found here on this page. Go back to the main site here. Okay, so I'm going to show you the special interest group forums now. So the quick way of getting to the special interest groups would be just to click on this NPMA Special Interest Groups icon here on the home page. The other way of getting to the groups would be to go from our groups menu here and scroll down to SIGs, and then you'll select the SIG that you want to get to. This is a similar way of accessing, if you're already a member, your chapter website and your region websites as well. So I'm going to focus on the fleet management SIG, since that's why we're all here. And once you get to the SIG page, you will be able to find lots of great information. I am checking one question here. So the question is, and Marcia, please correct me if I'm wrong, is the fleet management certification only for federal employees or geared for the federal government? So I would say it's geared for the federal government. You don't have to be a federal employee to apply for the certification or to earn the certification, but you're basically being certified as a federal fleet professional, whether it's the S, the A, or the M. So, but no, you do not have to be a federal employee in order to earn that certification.
That's correct.
Thanks. Okay, so scrolling down on the Fleet SIG page, you'll see here we got a nice photo of our Fleet SIG chair, Russ Johnson. And then we'll find lots of great information. So Russ has been posting a lot of blog posts and articles of interest for fleet managers. So you can take a look at his most recent article that he posted from Government Fleet Magazine. You can see that he's got a number of blog posts out there that are related to fleet management and for this SIG specifically. And then we've also got forums. These forums are where you can go and start discussions or respond to discussions that are related to this SIG. So you can create new forum posts or you can respond to posts. So we have a post here from related to the University Property Conference that's coming up. You can click on this, and then you can send a reply if you have something that you want to say in response or a question that you'd like to ask to the person who posted this discussion. So you have that ability to do that. And then as long as you're a member of that specific SIG, you can post new discussions as well. So I have, here some information about this conference that's coming up. You can read all of the details here, and then I can also send a reply to this topic. So you would just type in your reply similar to an email and then click the submit button to reply to that specific topic. And then also, if you want to start a discussion, you're going to click on the forums icon, which I'll show you. I'm sorry, my internet connection is a little bit slow today. But you're going to click on the forums, and then you're going to be able to start a new post. So I'm going to click here on the general discussion, and you can see the discussions that are going on, and then I'm going to click new topic. And I'm not going to actually post a new topic here while I'm talking, because I'm just going to clutter up the internet and people's emails. But basically, you're going to put in a subject line and then the body text to kind of go into detail about the specific discussion that you're starting. So when you put that discussion here on the website, then those that are members of this SIG will receive an email notification letting them know that there is a new topic that's out there for discussion. They can come and take a look at the topic, and they can respond to the topic, and you can get your networking going that way. I do want to show you how you would basically join the SIG if you are a member or if you're not a member. So I'm going to try, I don't think I'm a member of this SIG, so I'm going to click on the electronic stewardship. So this is if you're already an NPMA member and you want to join a special interest group, then you're going to click on, after you're already logged into the website, you're going to click on the special interest group that you're interested in, and you'll notice that there is a join group icon. All you're going to have to do is click on that group. You'll be asked, are you sure you want to do this? You'll say okay. And then you'll become a member of that SIG. No further action would be required. So now I'm just going to start receiving the discussions, and I can participate in discussions and so on. Now, if you're not already a member of NPMA, it won't charge you anything to do that, but there's just a little bit of a different process that you'll need to follow to join the SIG. So I'm going to go from SIGs and to the Fleet Management SIG here. And if I'm not a member, I'm going to be prompted to log in to view the SIG. We do try to kind of keep this information contained and free of spam, which is why we require a login even for non-members here. But you're going to say click to join, but it's not going to require you to actually become a full-on paid member of NPMA. But you will need to click here, and then you'll notice that there is an option for non-member SIG only. So if you select that option, you'll fill out some basic information about yourself, and then you'll be able to join the SIG like everyone else. And we do have kind of a fun promo going on in celebration of Fleet Management Awareness Month. For anyone, member or non-member, who is not already a member of the Fleet Management SIG, if you take the opportunity to log in and join the SIG this month, then you'll be entered into a random drawing to win a free NPMA webinar. So that's another great opportunity and great reason to join the SIG and start your networking adventure in fleet management. I'm going to log back into the website really quick because I want to show you a few more things. So I've got basically some bonus materials to show you that are available to members on the NPMA website. So some things that you can access that are additional benefits. So first, this is a new feature on our website. Since we got this new website back in July, but we have a search feature that you can search throughout the entire website. If you're not a member and you reach a members only resource, then you'll have to log in to access the resource. I'm logged in now, so everything should be available. But for example, if you wanted to do a search on fleet, I want to see all the resources that are on the website related to fleet management. You can type that in, and then all of the results will pop up, and you can take a look at all of the resources. You might find archived articles, papers, presentations, things from the fleet SIG. So anything that is related to fleet is going to show up once my website finishes here. So you can see that we've got 268 related records to fleet. So clearly there's a lot of great information out on the website that can help you as a fleet professional and finding some good information that you might need. So you can obviously further narrow down your criteria besides just the general fleet, but there is a lot of great information that is available here. Also, there are a number of resources under the Tools menu. Most of these are only available to NPMA members. But under Tools, a few really great things here. First of all, we've got the Career Center. So if you're not familiar with that and you happen to be seeking an opportunity or thinking about looking, you just want to know what's happening, or you want to post an opportunity, definitely take a look here. You don't have to be a member to submit a post, but you do have to be a member if you want to see what's out there. So there are a lot of employers that prefer or require some of our NPMA certifications, whether it be for personal property or for fleet. So you can kind of be the first to know when these are out there. If you're looking for an opening, you would basically click on the Search Openings link here. And from here, you can narrow down the criteria of what you're looking for, or you can leave the criteria blank and press search, and then you'll see all of the opportunities that are out there. So you can see we've got a number of posts that are out there right now with employers kind of targeting people that are members of NPMA. If you want to get up-to-the-minute notifications when a new opportunity is posted, you could click on the subscribe icon, and you'll get notifications directly to your email as they are posted. Another tool here is the Find a Member tool. So if say you meet a member at a SIG networking meeting, or you're at a seminar and you meet someone but you didn't get their information, but you'd like to reach out to them later, you can use the Find a Member tool here, and you can just put in whatever you know about that person and do a search to find out who they are and what's their email address. So there's some basic information that can be found for members, but I will also note that on your profile, when you go to manage your profile, if you do not want your information shown, then you do have the option to hide yourself from this search tool. But it is a really great tool, so you can find the person and get their email address. I see more than just email because that's me, but there is a lot of great information there. Also, we have archives of our publications, so these are other great resources. So, for example, The Property Professional is our magazine that goes out on a bi-monthly basis. You can take a look at archives, I think to like 2010 or 2011 here, so you can see the past publications, click on the links, view the PDF versions, read the articles, and have all of that information at your fingertips. So really great resource here with the Property Professional. There's some fantastic content that's being published on a very regular basis here. Additionally, we have archived presentations. So after a seminar has occurred, we always post copies of the PowerPoint presentations that were presented at that seminar. So if you were there and you want to get a copy, or you just want to see what you missed because you couldn't make it, members do have the ability to access those presentations. So you can kind of look and say, okay, what event do I want to see the presentations for? I want to look at last year's National Education Seminar, and then you'll have links to all of these presentations. And you can see NES, like this is a ton of information. That's just page 1 of 2 of presentation. So it's so much content and so many opportunities to learn that are all posted out here on the NPMA website for your benefit. Additionally, if you come down here to awareness, you'll get links to the information that we've been sharing for Fleet Management Awareness Month, and also you'll be able to get information on Asset Management Awareness Month in March. So if you click on the Fleet link, then you'll get information about everything that's been going on throughout this month. So this is another great way if you missed anything and you want to come and check out what you missed, you can come here to get that information as well. And then finally, what I just want to point out are links to our social media platforms that we utilize at NPMA. First is our YouTube channel. Our channel name is NPMA Asset Management, or you can just come from our website to get to that link. This is where you're going to find recordings of all of the fleet webinars that we've been doing this month, as well as many other recordings that are out there. So you'll find anything from kind of lengthy webinar recordings with lots of good educational content to kind of more short clip informational videos. There's tutorials out there on kind of how to fill out your applications if you're interested in certification. Lots of great information and even some kind of funny clips as well. So this is a really great resource to go to. These are all public resources. This is where I'll put a recording of this presentation as well. So anyone can take a look at them, and they are all free webinars that are available to the entire NPMA membership. You'll also find our Facebook page here, which is NPMA is the name. Working going here on our Facebook, that is good to look through, and you'll also find, throughout the month we've been posting some fleet tips to help you better manage your fleet. So these are fun. These are our Fuel for Thought tips. So you can come and take a look and see what those are, see what you've missed, participate in any discussions that are related to that as well. And then finally, the last platform that we take advantage of is LinkedIn. So here you'll also find some really great discussions that are going on as well. So you can take a look at industry news, start in discussions about things that are going on with NPMA and so on. So really great tools out there on the web for you to take advantage of. Some of those are members only, some of them are open to the general community, but either way, a lot of great information that each of you would be able to take advantage of. So that's all I really have to cover for the resources that I wanted to cover in our webinar, but I would like to remind everyone about your opportunity to win a free webinar, which is by joining the Fleet Management SIG if you are not already a member. So please remember to do that. I will send out these links later this afternoon after we've closed out for the day, so this information will be sent to your inbox as well. And then I've got our contact information up here in case anyone has any further questions about NPMA or what we have to offer in the fleet management arena as well. So feel free to contact us with any questions that you may have.